Welcome, good students, and in a silent song and other stories. So, we have this particular short story that we're going to be sojourning and looking into, even as we are covering these particular new short stories in town. We have the memories we lost. We are also doing the final touches on that. I'm also about to upload on one of the, of course, short stories and memories we lost before. That is after this one here, and. If you're this particular person who is in love of literature, remember this, that love of literature is a love for life. So without that much further ado, the truly married woman analysis that is found in Silent Song and Other Stories. First of all, let's look at the characters in the truly married woman. We have Ajayi. We have Ayo, that is Ajayi's wife. Omo, Ayo's neighbor. Oju, Ajayi's son. We also have Bimbola, that's a local nurse, chief clerk. Jonathan Oslen, that is a white missionary. The key events in the truly married woman include daily routine, the priest, beating Oju, meeting the missionaries, decision to wed, the problems, that is into brackets, Ajayi's sisters, and almost jealousy. We also have negotiations, the wedding, and truly married woman. Now, the truly married woman summary. Let's look at the summary here. Ajayi and Ayo have lived together for 12 years, but they are not married. They have 3 children and another on the way. Ayo's mother remarks that Ayo is enthusiastic when it comes to true work of a woman having children. Ajayi and Ayo are used to each other and to daily routines and patterns of life. Ajayi is comfortable with this lifestyle. He has always meant to marry Ayo since they had their first child, but he keeps postponing it. The cost of the ceremony also seems to scare him a bit. Every morning, Ayo wakes up at 5 to make tea for Ajayi. Apart from taking his weak, sugary tea without milk, his other morning rituals include taking 6 deep breaths to prevent disease of the chest, a quick bath, taking bitter medicine, which he believes can cure about 20 different diseases and illnesses, and beating his son Oju to stop him from wetting his sleeping mat. Although Ajayi and Ayo are happy with the arrangement, the church and her parents are not. The priest is categorically against unmarried couples living together. Ayo's father hoped that she would marry a high school teacher. Ajayi is a government clerk. Ajayi loves his mistress because she is patient and honest. She is dark and beautiful with white teeth and neat hair. She is obedient and rarely disagrees with him. The one time that they differed about Ajayi beating his son Oju, Ayo informed him that it is wrong to punish children for bedwetting. She learned that from Bimbola, a local nurse who studied in England and America. Ajayi is impressed by the enlightenment of his deceptively quiet wife. This makes Ajayi thoughtful. Coupled with another incident, he considers marrying Ayo. This is the visit by 3 missionaries working with World Gospel Crusading Alliance, that is WGCA, from Minnesota in USA. Ajayi had contacted the organization hoping to get free Bibles to donate or sell and large religious pictures to put up on his bedroom wall. The visitors, led by Jonathan Osland, visit Ajayi's home. Ajayi is pleased by the way Ayo handles the visitors. At short notice, she buys fruit drinks. Wait a minute. She buys fruit drinks, replaces a rangy calendars with family photographs and magazines with religious books, and hides wine glasses. The children and she dresses smartly in Sunday clothes. She even borrows a wedding ring from a neighbor to cut the image of a truly married woman. She owes Ajayi when she speaks some English when she is introduced to the visitors. She does all this instinctively after learning that the visitors are no regular white men whom she preassumes drink whiskey and iced beer but are friendly, religious looking men. Ayo's protest about Oju's beating and her demeanor during the visit convinced Ajayi to marry her. The white man had taken some photographs of the family. Millions of Americans would see their picture as one God loving and happy African family. When he tells Ayo that he wanted to marry her, she becomes worried, thinking that he is ill. She even cautions him, "Let us get married, but do not say I made you do it." They agree to have a church wedding. That night, when Ajayi pulls Ayo to him as they lay in bed, she declines and tells him to wait until after the wedding. Ajayi's people welcome the idea of marriage except his skeptical sister, who feels that Ayo would become more important in the family than she was. She even visits a soothsayer in an attempt to scuttle the wedding plans, but Ayo beats her at her own game. When Omo, that is Ayo's friend, that she gossips with and who lends Ayo her wedding ring from time to time, hears about the wedding plans and sees Ayo's wedding gifts, she becomes jealous. Ajayi borrows a lot of money to cater for the wedding needs. He misses his normal routine, especially his cup of tea. Since Ayo went back to her parents' home, Ajayi finally arrives, marries Ayo after lengthy customary back and forth discussions between the two families. About 60 people attend their church wedding. Ayo cries as if in disbelief, for she finally gets married in her mid 30s. An old aunt advises them to live peacefully and resolve disputes before going to bed. She cautions Ayo against gossiping with other women, lest they steal her husband, and warns Ajayi against using violence on their daughter. She adds that a wife is just as exciting as a mistress. The morning after the wedding, Ajayi is met with a rude shock when he wakes up. Ayo does not wake up early to prepare breakfast as usual. He concludes that maybe she was taken ill. When he asks her, she replies nonchalantly that he should wake up and make himself a cup of tea. She even contemptuously wonders if something is wrong with his legs. Surprisingly, she demands respect for the first time since she is now a truly married woman. Great students, that marks the end of this particular episode. Here, you might find it useful only after you've read the text. How about first of all you read, and then when you survey through this particular summary that I've just patched you here you with, it will make sense and maybe enlighten you even as you're preparing to now endeavor into this particular new course of things. And as usual, if in case you came across this work as maybe you bumped across it accidentally, how about a thumbs up, a like, a sharing with good friends that you know this work would really, really help them. Cheers for now.